Well, our own fashion icon is here with the weather now. Thomas Schaffenacker.
Oh, I wish I had known. I would have worn something a lot more extravagant than just pastels. Now, the weather today is it's actually fairly quiet across most of the UK. Pretty overcast, actually, for some of us. But there have been some lengthy spells of sunshine across the southwest. Very hit and miss rain through the weekend. So we'll call it chance of showers across many parts of the country with a risk of downpours. Yes, sunny spells, but it is going to be relatively on the mild side. And if you look at this outlook, I know there's a lot of dark clouds here and it looks as though it's just raining all the way through. It's not. These are often showers, and this outlook will chop and change when you look at your phone or the website over the coming days.
Good afternoon. It is quite a settled day today. High pressure is in charge, but there's not a huge amount of sunshine, at least so far today. You can see across the rooftops of West Kensington earlier, fairly thick cloud out.
Well, it's not just the bluebells looking gorgeous, but the tulips and the rhododendrons at Kew Gardens. Aren't they absolutely stunning? Now, tonight it's going to be pretty chilly outside. There could, in a few spots, be a little bit of frost, just a warning, but not for most of us. And then tomorrow, a fairly decent day, a lot of dry weather. Hopefully you'll get some sunshine, if a little hazy at times. And then towards the end of the week, things getting milder, but also a bit more unsettled for the weekend. Into Friday, though, for those setting up on the Mall, there could well be some thunderstorms and some heavy showers. Also, though, some drier breaks and some sunshine at times. Looking a bit better for Saturday. Still a risk of some showers, but a lower risk. And as we head into Sunday, for setting up for a street party, again, the risk of showers ups again. But the devil's in the detail, and we will, of course, keep you posted. We'll see you later on. Cheerio.
Hi Sophie. Well, today we've had quite a mixture of weather, but there has been some sunshine coming through. The highest temperature, the best of the sunshine, has been across the western side of the UK, in West Wales, for example.
Not a bad day today.
Yeah, we had some sunshine eventually. It took its time though, Asad. You know, you said earlier that the world is certainly watching the weather forecast, isn't it, really, for the next few days. I'm afraid it is a little on the unsettled side. Also, pretty chilly start tomorrow morning, but a bright and a sunny one, and we'll do better for sunshine tomorrow. It's another dry day as well.
Time for the weather, and it's not just us humans who are struggling with the fluctuating temperatures. Many of our plants have been suffering too, with experts recommending we use hardier varieties which can cope with extremes. Well, Alex is with me now. Alex, it's tough out there, isn't it?
It certainly is, yes. Well, I'm definitely one of those who is looking into hardier plants after my cordylines and Hebes all died after rounds of heat, drought and also severe cold that we've been experiencing over the last year. And it turns out I am not alone. The RHS has been inundated with letters from its members who have lost plants they've had success with for years. Horticulturalists say that some plants have really struggled due to temperature fluctuations and are advising us to plant species that are more resilient to extreme conditions.
British gardens tend to rely on things like lawns, and lawns will be more difficult to grow in hot summers, so we might be looking at different ways of covering the ground. Some plants that are traditionally British and which we love very much, like roses, they're actually very resilient and they can cope with a great deal of heat and drought. But other plants like hollyhocks, for example, which are very much loved, they would not be as resilient under those conditions.
So there you have it, plant roses. Well, of course, it's a huge week with the King's coronation. Yeah. We'll be keeping a watchful eye on the forecast, particularly for the big day on Saturday.
All right, Alex, thank you. Sorry about your plants as well. Never mind.
Get over it.